my weight right now, it's a couple days out from the contest. I would put it about 254, 255, and right now I've depleted for a few days. So I think once I get the carbs back in me in the next couple of days, I should be hopefully on stage at about close to 260, 250, 257, 258, something like that. And as opposed to previous contests, I feel that according to the feedback I get, and of course somewhat assessing my own condition, that I'll be, I think, better than ever, to be honest with you. But it's 2 days away yet, and you just have to wait to see what happens that day. But I'm confident that with Chris's help, that I'll be on the money. So, and as far as where I am, as far as the Arnold Classic, which was in March of this year, compared to that, I think I'll be around the same weight, around 260. But I think I'll be a tad tighter and maybe a little more complete and refined. Well, I look at each contest as a new opportunity to display your condition as opposed to previous shows, and bodybuilding is all about bodybuilding, building your body for the next contest, and I don't really put any credence in the politics, because I know that people haven't done. For instance, last year at the Olympia I didn't do real well, but then at the Arnold Classic I turned around and finished high. So I feel that if you come in at the best shape you can, that the judges will place you, where you need to be or where you should be in their minds. And I can't worry about politics, because if I do that, I have to worry about politics. I have to worry about my own condition. It's just too much to worry about. I just have to take care of myself and come in the best I can, and then leave it up to the judges. Well, as far as my profession, I'm a professional bodybuilder, and I don't do any outside training or any outside work other than that. I have a contract with Weider right now, so that's as far as my employment, and of course the guest posings and all that type of thing. But as far as myself, well, I've been bodybuilding consistently since 1990, so that's 7 years now, and I've been a professional bodybuilder since I won the Nationals in '93, so my first contest was in '94, so this is really, I guess, my third year as a pro. Well, the first Olympia, my first opportunity to compete in the Olympia, I placed 7th, and then the last year, because of disqualifications and whatnot, I ended up 10th. And I was at my worst last year. As far as hardness in that, I may have been as hard as I've ever been, but as far as fullness and everything, which plays a large part in hardness, I was at my worst. So I just overdid things and didn't do it right. But I got back on the right track this year, obviously with Chris's help and things. So I feel confident that it'll be better than ever this year. So we'll see. Well, obviously my wife has been with me since 1989, actually, when we met, and she's been the largest part of where I am today, not only in my personal life, but also as far as bodybuilding goes. I would have made many mistakes in life in general had she not been there, and so she's been the definite largest factor in where I am. And Chris has been with me since '92, and he knows my body inside and out, and he knows what reacts with me and what doesn't work, and the things we need to do to get better, and that's why every year I have gotten better. I feel my contest weight has gone up, my condition's always been that much better because of him knowing me so well and being able to manipulate things in the right direction. And obviously without his help, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in.
Well, I helped Mike with his diet, outlining it to start with for the last 12 weeks before contest, and more important, just changing things as he changes, or I guess if he doesn't change. So if he's looking worse, just change things, and if he's looking good, just let them keep going. And for this contest, it's hard to pinpoint. You can't pinpoint what someone has done different, because like Mike said, I've known him for 5 years, so I know a lot about his body and how it reacts and things. So it's really me understanding how his body works and peaks better. And if you're aware of how somebody peaks better and the way their body works, then in years' time you should be able to help the person get better and not just stay the same. So a lot of the things that we've done for this contest just comes from experience, from maybe making mistakes from last contest, or little things that have helped them stay bigger, fuller in the off season or pre-contest. It's hard to just pinpoint, put a finger on something and say, well, he's much better this time because he ate red meat. If somebody tells you that, they don't know what they're talking about. So it's just a lot of little things, changes that add up at the end of a long period to a better physique.